Well, Julia Gillard becomes just one of a handful of Australian Prime Ministers born overseas. But life wasn't easy for Australia's first female Prime Minister as a little girl growing up in Wales.
It's with the greatest humility.
John and Moira Gillard are the proudest parents in Australia. The Welsh family migrated when Julia was just 4 years old, hoping the drier climate would help her recovery from a serious lung infection. They always knew their daughter would succeed.
Hard-working, studious, had some wonderful friends, yeah.
Naughty occasionally.
A lawyer before entering politics, Julia Gillard has represented lay law in Melbourne's West for 12 years. Neighbouring businesses now proud to have the Prime Minister in their midst.
Easy to approach.
Yeah, definitely. She's always got a smile on her face, which is great.
Federal police are already on duty outside her modest home, a reflection of her working class roots.
Well, you just think she'd been something a little bit more upper class.
Prime Minister.
As #1 ticket holder for the Western Bulldogs AFL team, Gillard had this to say as speculation mounted she was after the leadership.
There's more chance of me becoming the full forward for the Dogs than there is of any change in the Labor Party.
Internet wags are having their fun and she's played along.
I can disclose I've received a text from Jason Ackermanis inviting me to play that role, but I'm not intending to take that up.
She becomes Australia's first female Prime Minister more than 100 years after Australian women won the right to vote. 20 years since Carmen Lawrence became the first female state premier. And 13 years after Jenny Shipley was the first woman in the top job in New Zealand. Like Helen Clark, who defeated Shipley, Gillard is a single-minded, ambitious woman who chose career over children. She's not married to her partner, hairdresser Tim Matheson.
I never thought Julia would marry. Well, neither of my children married.
Her mother describes her as easygoing, but when upset, look out, as political opponents have discovered.
Mr. Speaker, I move that snivelling grub over there be not further heard.
It's been an extraordinary experience for a migrant family who are no strangers to hardship.
Anything is possible here. That's right. Australia is a country where your dreams can be realised.
I didn't set out to crash my head on any glass ceilings. I set out to keep my feet on the floor.
Proud parents, but sympathy for the vanquished.
He was suffering, he was hurt.
The pressure will now be on the Prime Minister to enhance her reputation as a consensus builder. Steve Christensen, World News Australia.